Got Dhiego Lima here today on the program. Obviously, with ATT Atlanta, his brother just won in Bellator in Israel, and that's where you still are right now, correct?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah,
How is it? I've been over there a couple times too. What do you like it? Is it do you have fun over there?
man.
What
I
have you been
love
doing?
today was the first day we actually did some, tourist stuff. We went to Jerusalem. We took a tour there all day, man. It's probably the best place I've ever been to in my life. It really was. That I don't think anything can top this.
It's
That was amazing.
I had such a good time. I want to bring my entire family back. I went over there to fight, obviously, years
You're
ago.
right, right. Same here, man. It's just so much history, man.
Yeah, it's crazy how within like 500 miles, all the three major religions all started right in that little
Also,
circuit.
that. And it's like all in squares now. So it's like all separated walls. I'm like, wow, that was just awesome, man. I'm still in disbelief from this place.
So how's it been for your brother since the win?
Oh man, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's just, man, Douglas healthy, man. There's not a 170 in the world that can stop him, man. I'm telling you right now, man. When he's healthy, there's nobody that can stop him. And so we've been enjoying, man. We knew it. It was everyone had a great feeling, man. We had a great camp. He had a great camp, and we just knew it, man. We knew it.
It was actually interesting to see. It was the first time I've actually seen him get pushed against the cage. He was kind of getting overwhelmed, and then just moved his head a little bit to the side and threw that left hook around the corner. Was that something you guys were practicing? Because he hasn't really done that before in a fight. Is that something you guys have been
No,
practicing?
that right. His main hand is usually the right one. And then the first round he took the center, that was the game plan to take the center. And then the second round, Koreshkov was able to, to put the game on him. He pushed him back against the cage, and then third round we told him, hey, you have to take the center. It's gonna be easy for him to take you down against the cage, because he's really good there. And man, and then Koreshkov made it into a brawl. We were expecting, if he backed him up, we were expecting him to shoot for a takedown, but he went to brawl, and you don't want to do that with Douglas, man. So he just fell right into the game plan, man. He wanted to brawl with him, and that's what happened, man.
Wow, it looked good. It worked. We got to talk about your
Boy.
fight though coming up here. You got to fight Titan Fighting Championships 42. Jason
Mhm.
Jackson, a
Yeah,
really tough fight. Jason's kind of under the radar, because he's in South
yes,
Florida, doesn't really fight on any bigger shows. He's not really vocal, so he doesn't really get seen that much.
right.
At 12-4, he's 6-2. You're
Hmm.
12-4. On paper, it kind of looks like it's a little disparaging because you have so much more experience. But this is a
Right.
pretty tough fight for you, right?
No, definitely, man, definitely. I don't see his record has nothing to do with it, just because of his experience.
Mhm.
He's been on the Ultimate Fighter. He's fought some pretty tough guys. So he's been there. He trains from a great camp. He goes against beasts every day. So I'm that number means nothing for me, man. I know how good he is. I know how experienced he is, and man, it's really going to be a great fight. He's that type of guy where he comes to fight. There's no blah blah blah, none of that, man. There's no game planning, none of that, man. We're gonna get in there, we're gonna throw down. That's it.
So, how is it getting ready to train for him? Because he is extremely fast. He's very explosive.
Hmm.
He's not a high volume guy, but he'll jump in and throw a couple punches and jump out, jump in with a kick, and then throw a couple more punches and jump out. So how is it trying to find training partners to get ready for that?
Man, I'm not really worried about the training partners. I just gotta be in great shape. He's the guy that doesn't stop moving, man, and I gotta do something to stop it. I'm just gonna come in great shape, and I just looking for him to get tired before me, man. I'm not gonna get tired in this fight. I'm just gonna get him tired. If he's gonna move, man. But when he comes in, he's gonna eat something. So. We'll see, but man, I'm not really, he's a guy that he does all that, but I'm not really worried about what he does, man. He really he does a lot, he moves a lot, but I don't see anything special in his game. I fought tougher guys before, and I'm just focusing on myself, man. As long as I come in there doing what I do in the best shape of my life, man, there's no way this guy's gonna beat me.
So you've been in Israel for a while. Have you had any time to train while you're there, getting your brother ready for his fight?
Oh yeah, and no man, we've just been here a week. We've just been here a week. I'm with Jucon. Jucon came with us, so it's been a lot of one-on-ones with him every day.
Good.
So that's been rough, man. So it's actually one of the best training I've got, man. It's just been really rough working one-on-ones with him. We're doing pads, we're doing ground wrestling, so the training's the same, man. Nothing changes.
Good. Good. So when you get back, you go home when tomorrow to
Go
back to,
home. Hmm.
and it's about how long of a trip is it?
It's about 12 hours.
Oh, it's not too bad
12,
then.
14 hours total. 14 hours total.
Okay. So when you get back, you'll lose a day. You won't be able to train that day, but then you'll
Hmm.
be right back in the train camp. How much longer will you be going hard before you start to taper off?
Man, right now, what? It will be 2 weeks left. So right now, it's just getting that cardio up. Keeping maintaining the cardio, a lot of circuits, stuff like that. I really, man, the last I've been doing this my past two fights, man. It has worked great. I don't really spar. Last time I spar, it's about 6 weeks out from a fight, man. I don't really spar. I don't put on big gloves or none of that. Everything I do is with small gloves.
All right.
Put the head on, put the shin guards on, and I fight. That's my sparring. I get in there and I fight, man. I simulate the fight. I start 1 minute on the feet. I start 1 minute on the ground. The other minute's on the wall. The other minute's of wrestling. I just simulate a fight, man. That's pretty much my camp. I don't do any sparring to trick myself with the big gloves.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people do that, but it's just a trick. And on the fight, it's a 4 ounce compared to a 16 ounce. So that's something I have cut out of my game, and it's really helped me, man. I've been coming into the fights more healthy, not taking any damage in training camps. And that's something, man, all my young fighters, man, I tell them, it's like, listen, man, sparring does nothing for you, especially with 16-ounce gloves, does nothing. And I've taken that out of my game, and it's really helped me.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of other guys too have backed off on their sparring and changed how they've done it, and it's really actually improved
Hmm.
their careers as of late, at least. So it looks
Right.
good, man. It's working. It seems to be working for you, Diego. Thanks so much for coming on, especially since I know you're in Israel. You're still trying to celebrate your brother's win, and you're touring. So I appreciate the couple minutes you spent with us.
Thanks for having me again, man, and I appreciate the call.
You got it, buddy. Talk to you soon.
All right, you too. Thank you.